Hello. Wait. Time for your love. Here we go. So this is a blank save for The Sims, and I am gonna try and rebuild every lot. Um, this is the first one I built. I'll show you it. Just as an example. So I like to build houses that have a bit of a story to them. So the idea is that this place is like a grandma's house. Um, she's a widow, she lives alone, but she's frequently visited by family and friends and neighbors. Um, and I think I'm gonna work on a neighborhood at a time, so I'll build her neighbors next. Um, but yes, this is Grandma's house. Um, I particularly like this little gallery wall I did. And I like the garden quite a lot. Um, yeah. So let's go back to Manage Worlds and pick one of her neighbors to build. I think we'll keep doing um, the really small lots for now. So let's do this. Okay. Now I think felt like writing a bunch of Sims lore. Um, I do this every few years. I'll start a save like this where I'll download a blank save. Where somebody's gone through and deleted all of the existing buildings, and I will rebuild them myself. Um, I've never actually managed to do like a whole save, but I often do like 50 plus new buildings. And it's good to just have them in my library for when I want to replace lots. Um, when I'm playing. So like if I look at my library, well, not my library because that's only device specific and I don't have many saves of this. But like I have you know alternates for bars, museums, libraries, um karaoke bars, schools, cemeteries, uh how this is like a multi apartment building. Um this is like these are like some single family homes. This is like a student union building on a university campus. Um bar, spa, spa, park. This is actually like a default house that I've renovated, so is this one. Like these two here are both like default homes that I renovated. Um yeah, this is a gym. This is a restaurant, a lounge, house, a bar, a vet, things like that. Nightclub, church, But yeah, this is one of my favorite rebuilds I did. This is a park. Um, I built like a little oasis park. Which I had fun with. Um, Another one I use a lot is this one here, which is like an outdoor pool that's in the neighborhood we're currently in. Um, but yeah, I love to do these. Um, this is just going to be another house. I think another really small place. Well, it's a really small lot, so obviously it's going to be small, um, but what kind of place? A house that takes up most of the lot, actually. Uh, I've got an idea. Um, yeah. So this is inspired by a lot of the houses in my neighborhood. So my neighborhood was all built at the same time. Sort of like uh as worker houses for like the local no, you know what I should do? For the local fishery industry. Um like the street um next to mine is uh literally named after like the job of all of the people who lived there. um so can you style different parts of the exterior differently, or is it all together? You can style them differently. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is actually exactly that. I think I'm gonna do this. Um Wookie, what are you growling at? So that like that back room is gonna be like a later addition to the house. And actually, I'm gonna make this smaller as well. And I'm gonna go. $29. A lot of the houses around here were originally homes built like 1880 and 1960 or kit garages, and now they're like 70% bad extensions. Yeah. Same. Uh, yeah, pretty much the same. Like eras too. They all square single family homes. Not anymore. Yeah, yep. No, that's exactly the vibe. Blech. The ones that are mostly original are often like 800 square foot squares on lots barely big enough to put a driveway next to the house. Yep. Um, like so. And then because the back was added later. Oh, they should not have such a high ceiling. Walk yawns out. Hang on a second. Does The Sims have basements? Because people used to be shorter when they didn't have food. Um, no, I just these houses were built on the cheap. They didn't have high ceilings, but those are unrelated statements. Um, The Sims does have basements. I'm not putting a basement in these houses because look how close they are to the water. Um, that is not solid enough ground for basements. Door. Put in the original back door. Um, like this. Um, And then that'll be like a little sitting room, I think. I won't worry about what color to make it yet. Walls, rooms. Okay, so that's huh. Where's the shadows in the morning? Weird. Okay, so I think there'd be a living room here, but it's all going to be boxed into rooms because that's how the old houses did it. So that'll be a living room. Then the kitchen is here. Bathroom, bedroom. Yeah. So you go. No, this door. Is there a white version of that? Oh, let's see this one. People used to love doors when they were short. Well, no, it's just that an enclosed room is easier to heat than an open plan building. Um, Actually, maybe in the years since this house was built, somebody put an arch in there. And then the people, they put the dining room in here because they needed more space. They wanted more space. Um, Actually, can I make this part fancier looking? Not worse looking. Um, mm, I like that ceiling though, so maybe it will be shabbier. Okay. Windows. Actually, that's a really annoying place for that window to be. I'm gonna remove that. I'm just gonna put in some placeholder furniture for a sec. So that'll be the bed. Sims only need a half a tile to get around, so they can get around their bed. It's just tight. There's some tiny. Where are they? There. Um, Placeholder couch. I think that there. And then probably I do this a lot. I put like a hallway table behind the couch as like a thingy. Um but actually put that over to the side. I can put like a little plant or something in there as well. Not that one. Maybe I can't put a plant. A plant might take up too much space. Oh, that one would fit. Maybe a lamp. A lamp instead will work. Um, I mean, TV. Again, this is just placeholder stuff for now. And there'd be a like another chair in the middle there. Placeholder. It's annoying that I can't angle that because of the doors. That's right. I will put like a cushion or a stool there then so that it doesn't have a back to make it look like so that it looks like it could be at a practical angle. Kitchen. Uh oh, what do you mean it didn't place? Wrong one. This one. And actually, I think the oven would go there. And then fridge. And I think I'll put like the um washing machine here. Actually, you know what? Fridge, washing machine and dryer. Uh, Actually, this place would have a shop. We might have the laundry hamper, I guess, next to the. And then. Um, and then put in like a hobby thing. Um, oh yeah, maybe like a woodworking table or something like that in there. In my experience, the fridge would go in the corner by the bed. People don't know how to put objects in a room good. It's true, but I do. And I mean, the washing machine being there is going to be annoying enough. Um, I'm building this house. I I very rarely play with the washing machine and dryer, but I love to put them in builds that I'm not going to use for like gameplay because I just think they make a more realistic build. Plastic one and an oven. I think that works as a layout. I think it's got everything that they need except for like outdoor bin. Um, I love like to visibly have one for rubbish and one for recycling, like we do in real life. Um, I should clean my everything and show you what they did with my washer and drying machine. Oh, you have one machine for both? That'd be lovely. Oh, that would save me so much effort. What I think I'm gonna do actually is make this room a lot of windows. So one of those newfangled heat pump types takes 5 hours a load. But if it washes it and dries it, that's not bad. So I think this is like, and it's in the kitchen, so I could do it overnight every night. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Okay, now let's start caring about what things look like. Do we think like here these buildings are all carpeted, like except for there'd be lino in the kitchen and bathroom, and there'd be probably would in this little add-on bit. Maybe this carpet? With like this horrible grey. Carpet over damaged hardwood, yeah. Um one of the funny things about, I don't know, America probably doesn't have state houses, does it? Um but one of the funny things about New Zealand is that our state houses, a state house is like a state house is like if you are poor enough, uh they put you up in a house. Like the government provides your housing. I don't know if America does that. But it's fairly standard. It's not standard practice anymore. Well, it sort of is. It's lots of conservative governments want to get rid of it. They wanted to get rid of it completely, and they've mostly succeeded. But there are still lots of people who depend on it. Section 8, I don't know what that is. But yeah, the funny thing about the state houses is that a lot of them are like like built out of native hardwoods, which are really really good quality timber. Um and they are, oh, what if, yeah, that's more like it. Um and so the houses are really valuable now because they were built ages and ages ago, but the wood is such high quality that it has almost no damage to it. Section 8 housing is where the real slumlords are, extracting government money from poor families and then also trying to actively screw them over constantly. It's a huge social stigma, and you wouldn't want anyone to know you live in Section 8, especially your employer. Okay, yeah, no. State housing is different here. It's like the 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 government owns all these houses, and if you live in one, it's because usually it's because you have been in a bad situation and you have kids, or you're um uh or because you are elderly and poor or disabled and poor in a way that you aren't able to sort your own housing out yourself, you know. And so or any combination of those, you know, you're a grandma who's taking care of your child's kids because your child is in prison or something, like, you know, situations where there's um real need for housing, and it's not the person who needs the housing can't be expected to provide it for themselves. Yeah, yeah, they're a very good thing to have in society. It's why I get really mad about them being like successive governments keep selling them off to investors. It's really annoying. Um And um so for example, somebody I know who lives in one, somebody I know whose mother lived in one rather, is like her husband had died quite young and left her with four children. Um and she's disabled and can't work. So she gets, the government goes, okay, you get a house. You know, you get to live in this house until you don't need it anymore. Or you mistreat it so badly that we have to get rid of you to preserve the house. There was a lot of there were a lot of state houses lost because people were cooking meth in them. And we didn't know that meth contamination could be cleaned out. So we thought those houses were, the government thought that those houses were unusable, unfit for purpose. And so they got rid of them. And then it turned out that we could have cleaned them. And everybody's real big mad about that. Because that was a lot of houses. I don't believe the people claiming that. About the meth being cooked in them, or about the contamination making them unlivable? This was how long ago? We do genuinely have like a meth problem here, but the idea that cooking meth in our house would permanently ruin it, short of burning it down or blowing it up. Well, it did leave trace. Well, the idea was that it left traces of the meth like on in the wallpaper and like in the. I don't exactly know. It just happened when I was a teenager. I didn't really follow it. Um, but yeah, no, that was what somebody told the government and like some professional capacity. If you can clean cat piss out of a car, but you can clean meth out of anything. Oh, for real. Um. So yeah, some. I wonder if the people who recently bought this house are actually like young and up and coming. What if this is like an old house but like new furnishings, but like IKEA new? That could be fun. I could put like a sold sign outside. Um. Uh, the position of the couch suggests that they have a really big TV and therefore decent money. Oh yeah, true. So let's furnish this like people with like young people with money live here. Um, did I say Kia ora, Sammy? Kia ora, Sammy. Happy Saturday. It is Saturday. That's too fancy. A big TV isn't actually that expensive these days, is the thing. Oh, I love this couch. The couch between 2 and 3 times the diagonal? It's only 2 meters away. I mean, I think our couch is about that far from. If I put, like, for example, if I put a coffee table in there, there's hardly any space at all. Like, obviously, you wouldn't want a small one like this, but. Hang on. Because I think that should be able to go closer. So I'm going to lie to the game. Maybe I'm bad at Sims units. Maybe. Yeah, no, this is pokey. This place. Actually, I want a little bit further away than that. Like that, maybe. Because, like, I was thinking of putting this one up. And then I think I will put a coffee table in. That's like 4 meters from screen to head. Yeah, well, with this. Hang on, I hate that disappears with the wall. That pisses me off all the time. I'm headache hyperfixating. Yeah. This is the same thing, but it's technically slotted to the floor instead of the wall, so it'll look better. Um, I wish this came in this wood and not just the really particle boardy versions of it. But IKEA, yeah. Actually, what if I used one of these instead? Because that's the one I've got behind there. So I could use, oh, this. This is perfect. IKEA Kallax. I don't actually know any IKEA stuff except that it's pre-packed furniture. Put a wee rug in. Oh, that's a bathroom mat. The progenitor of cube grid shelf units, exactly like that. Ah, yeah. This is from a pack that was, according to the person who designed it, which is a YouTuber I like, or who pitched it to EA rather, which is a YouTuber I like. It was the idea for the pack was for it to be things that people actually have in their home. That's too big. Where is it? Where's the mirror I'm looking for? Oh, really? Where is it? Oh, there. The main reason I don't have a Calyx is I have a weird alcove I needed to put a shelf in. The second reason is it's one of their prestige lines and it's kind of pricey. Fair enough. Okay. Kitchen. And an oven. Oh, I love this. This is new. This is like a fridge with magnets on it. It's really fun. Actually, if these people put in new kitchen cabinets, they would have changed the lino out. Pizza menus and photos of places the couple want to go. I this is like university merchandise, local gigs, and uh sports team logos, I think. There's also this one which is like recipes and chickens and things, and then this one which is maps and a calendar. So maybe this one. Maybe I'll use the tile. Something on there looks like a building. Buildings are in places. That looks to me like it is a picture of. I'll show you the image it looks like to me. Hang on, it's actually a wall item, not a. Yeah, it's this. Which is a picture of one of the universities. Right, lino or tile. Gotta put that painting in this house, that photo in this house. I will somewhere. Well, it's in this house. It's on the fridge. I think like a dark tile. Or do you think they've redone the bathroom as well? Do you think they've taken out the bathtub and put in a shower? Or do you think they'd leave the tub but put in like a like that? I think they overpaid through the magic of buying. I think they overpaid because of the tub. Yeah, okay. So put, I think that tub there, and then yeah, a slightly better toilet. Not that fancy. Maybe that one, and then like I like the idea that they sort of retrofitted this bathroom, but it's so small they can hardly do anything with it. This is another one of my favorite items, new favorite items. It came with the same pack as that. Did Look at this. There's a cup and stuff in the sink. It's a technology connections reference. I would overpay for it. I would overpay for a house if it had a bathtub in it. I'm not gonna lie. A bathtub in a house is a huge draw. Um, Wall cabinets. I think I'm gonna put a pantry in. Um, no, I'm not using that. I might just use like a tiny amount of these to. Man, I was gonna do a pantry, but it looks terrible like that, and maybe I would pop it over here and pop that there and call that a day. And I put the microwave under here because that's where it would be in real life. It'd be under that annoying little thing there. When developers flip a house, they'll often gut the cabinets and half-ass some ill-considered cheap filler just so that it looks new. Yeah. I just like there to be some space, you know? And then, oh, you know what? There's a shelf. Is it the displays category? It comes from Home Chef Hustle. Not that one. One? No, this one. Ah, it's supposed to go over the sink. That's right. But maybe this as well. I like that that's a light. They've got a light in it as well. An actual range hood would be better, but yeah, no, above the stove is bad. Maybe I put it above above there. Just make use of the rest of the kitchen. But that makes the light useless. An extractor fan will go in, though. No. Let's put a different shelf or cabinet above the washer, though. Um, I like these, but they're so narrow. Oh, that's not bad. That's realistically shabby. Or there's one with I associate the slanted shelf design with utility spaces, so it vibes right. Yeah. I think this is too rustic looking, which is the other one I was thinking of. Or this one, which they have like the laundry vibes. That's above the dining table, though. But I can put it here. That one doesn't look as rustic either, so I think that's good fit, actually. Maybe in white. It's not a good white to match the, so that's better. Um, right, dining table. No, it's not possible to do that, unfortunately. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? To mirror things? No. Dining table. What kind of dining table do these people have? It's got to be a little one. Because we physically don't have the space for a big one. Maybe one of these. I never use this because I think it's hideous. No, it's too... Any wall-mounted tables? No. That would be sick, but no. There are a couple of bar height tables. Maybe that's the answer. I think that might be the answer, actually. Bar height table? This is no longer the right look for this. I think instead, these people would have like a desk with a computer. Or a laptop. Like a work from home station. What kind of chair are they gonna have? Somebody in this couple has tried to be a YouTuber, a streamer, and a podcaster in that order and did above average but lost interest. Yeah. Oh, in that case. And look at this computer setup. And what I'll also do is put a bookcase behind there. That bookcase or a different one? Hmm. No, I think that one's correct. Yeah, and they have a plant in this corner. This room is so echoey. Yeah, and the light is terrible. It's unbearable at certain times of the day because of the heat. Clutter time. So this is the house. They've just bought it. They've moved in. They've done a tiny amount of renovations, but they haven't really gotten finished yet. But they're flipping it, and they're planning to move somewhere better next. Okay, clutter time. Obviously we've got this massive water bottle. That was the channel concept. Oh, beautiful. Yes, let's put in this massive DSLR that they never use. They also have a Roomba. Um, they have this, but without the pride flag on it. Um, his and hers controllers. These are straight people, of course. Um, was that a no werewolves doormat? Yeah. Um, The Sims has fantasy racism. Werewolves and vampires don't like each other. It's classic. Magazines. Actually, by the front door. Hers go inside. Oh, yes. Random set of weights. His go outside. Yeah, I was gonna put a pair of some sneakers outside, but I didn't see them immediately, so I got distracted. Where's the sneakers? Yeah. Oh, those aren't sneakers. Hang on, where's the sneakers? There's the sneakers. Um, Laundry detergent. Is this a thing? Um, Probably not with people who like work in offices and stuff. But uh people whose male partners work in like construction or work outdoors will often the men's shoes will end up always being on the porch and the woman's shoes will always end up being inside. We have winter here, so I guess that's not an option. Oh yeah, that didn't occur to me. Yeah. No, I suppose not. Oh, this. It's like a tablet cookbook. Um, Phone and keys. Makeup kit. And we'll put like a mirror here because there can't be one there because of the window. At least I just move the window here and go like that. Oh, and then I can actually, if I do that, I can put in. Oh wait, I need to put in toilet paper. I know you have wood to too. Yeah, no, but no, you're right though. My shoes will never freeze at any time of the year if I leave them outside. And if there's a cover over your porch, they won't even get wet. You know. Oh yes. A common half-assed extension to the kit hose is a small room on the front that gets used as a mudroom, but it's not separated from the living room at all. Yeah. We've turned our porch into a mudroom, sorta. The sort of part is crucial. We just sort of chuck stuff there, like Dad's golf stuff goes there. Any like muddy shoes, spare coal, or we have a coal fire, or spare dog food so the dog can't get at it. Because our front porch also has a gate so that the dogs can't get out if the front door is open. Hmm. Oh yeah, some random headphones behind the thing there. And then I'll put a little plant. I know. They added that to the wrong section when they patched it. Where is it? Where's the little plant I'm looking for? I want this one, but it'll be maybe here. And then where is it? What pack is it from? Is it from Blooming Rooms or is it from? Ah, it's from Greenhouse Haven. It's like an extra 3 foot by 5 foot space where the front door originally was. It often turns the door 90 degrees to open a bank across the bank of windows in the living room. Ah, yeah. Okay. I think we've done it. I think the insufferable house is here. I could probably put more clutter in these little sections, but um oh no, I do want these. That's like a an instant sticker printer, which these people would absolutely have. Um oh, they just fit in there. Oh, it only fit in that one slot. Okay. What about these ones? Aha. Oh, but those are all look like they've got food in them. No, that doesn't fit. I feel like they intended to flip this, but now they're fully settled in. Minus all the unfinished projects that are slowing down. Well, I think they intended to flip this, and then the money sort of ran out, and it took longer than they expected, and they had to um they kept having to argue with the contractors about like time constraints, and they didn't want to live at a construction site, but they can't afford to go to a hotel. Um, while the construction's ongoing. So they're like, oh, we'll just pause it for now. This is why they lost interest in the YouTube channel. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Shall we go into create a sim and make these insufferable people? You're a good start. And I want to Oh, you don't have eyelashes. You have eyeliner. Cool. Because I think I want to. Um, Obviously the hair is wrong. Actually, take match here off. Tried to keep momentum on the flanking YouTube channel new to streaming, but they didn't have any ideas for streaming, so it was just hot new game with aimless mumbling banter. Yeah, absolutely. And they're not even gamers. Like, they're not even, like, into video games, really. Or maybe he used to play a lot of COD, but she convinced him to stop. Hmm. Like one of the Treyarch ones that was really experimentally and widely panned but beloved Games Press. I don't know that one. No. Anytime they do something weird and pull back hard, I might have the wrong developer, like the sci-fi one. The Bethesda one, Starfall. Specifically Call of Duty. Oh, I don't know anything about them. Oh, it changed her makeup. Oh, I didn't want it to do that. I have to go back and fix her makeup now. There's a rotation of 3 developers and one does weird stuff that normal gamers don't like. Oh, I had no idea. I think this might be, we might be onto something with this. But I'm gonna put your old makeup back on. Why is it make your shoulders look so bulky? Um, I don't think these pants are right. Might have the wrong. There's been a new Call of Duty game for every year for 20 years. That sounds right. That's horrible, but correct. I think this blouse is too old, but I think it's in the right direction. What about this? Call of Duty, Black Ops, Black Ops 2, 3, 4, Black Ops, Cold War, Call of Duty Vanguard, Black Ops 6. Yeah, I think that's her everyday wear. I think a makeup. I think I'm going to remove the eyeshadow. Swap it out, maybe? Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and 3 or Modern Warfare 2. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I removed that. Okay, otherwise, eyeliner, eyelashes, cheeks, and lips going on every outfit. Oh, randomizer got you good. What's your formal wear like, babe? Oh, I know. No, actually, that ain't it. I thought that would be it, but it's not. Oh, I think you put your hair up for formal occasions. And let's take your eyeshadow back off. Yeah. Put your hair up. Does that then work? No. What would you wear to your friend's wedding? Where you want to low key upstage the bride, but not so badly that she actually calls you out for it. I'm not able to put my head in the same hemisphere as that headspace. Oh, maybe this. Hmm. That's in the right category, but it's not quite it. I have a thrift store suit that I haven't worn in 8 years. See, this is approaching it, but I don't like it. I think it's ugly. This, I don't like the way it sits on the leg. Again, it's in the right category. There's something between these two. I just need to find it. No, this is too casual. This is what I was thinking of, but it's too casual looking. Oh, this would be good for an outdoor wedding. It's a bit short, a bit girlish. That's too obviously bridal. Maybe that. It's kind of bridesmaidy. I think this is the best one I've done. She's not in the wedding, frenemies. Yeah, no, I don't think she's in the wedding party. Oh, this. Yeah, she'd have a specified dress if she were. Yeah, and she wants to be able to choose her outfit. She doesn't want the person whose wedding it is to make her look bad. This one. Crop hoodie from the university she went to. And what's her sport? Oh, she just jogs. If she was a New Zealander, she would play netball. Trendy pop yoga. Oh, yeah, she goes to yoga classes, but she doesn't like it very much, so she doesn't. And she's done some yoga influencing, like posing with yoga mats, but she doesn't actually like yoga, so she doesn't do it. Oh, wait. Anti eye bag. What do you think your degree is in? Marketing? Um, Now, party. This is too cool for her, I think. Maybe this is. Mm, party wear. I'm picturing like clubbing rather than like a house party. Or like a house party rather than like a dinner party. Somebody needs to put a oh, there is. You can you can add extra outfits to every category. I just don't use that because I'm lazy. That skirt is very short. Is it correct? Is she going very Sabrina Carpenter on this? Yeah, I think like she's got this for clubbing, where she's this is like a Sabrina Carpenter-esque outfit. Let's give her a wee necklace with like a heart on it or something like that. Oh, this one. And then maybe we'll give it like a slightly more reserved one as well. Where she wears like yeah. A more presentable one is like this. Maybe not in white. Maybe the blue original blue swatch, and I change the necklace out for something like this. Yeah, so there's like going to the club, going to a work event. Going to your frenemy's wedding. Swimwear. Going to Christmas at your conservative grandma's place. I mean, this would do for that. Depends on how conservative grandma is, I guess. Uh, Grandma is much less conservative than she thinks she is. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, you know what? I think I saw a ghost sheet outfit and armor. Yes, you will have. Those both exist. Uh, hang on. No. No. Where is it? Uh, here we go. Christmas at conservative grandma's house. Okay. Swimwear. I think she might be. I wear black because it's slimming and swimwear. And hot weather. What do you wear when it's stinky out, ma'am? Oh, you know what? She turns into her mother when it's hot out. No, that hairdo's too out of style. Get your eyeshadow off. That might be too far. In the direction of matronly. How did this one? Her mom is probably a millennial. Banish the fucking thought. No, I don't mind this actually. And I actually don't mind these shoes. And for this, I think I'm going to use that outfit that I dismissed earlier. And I'll find a boring swatch of it. I'm going to find these boots and some leggings. She's 26, born in 1999. Her mum could be a young millennial, even. I'm about the youngest a millennial gets. And I was 4 in 99. 5. I turned 5 in 99. She's the middle. Yeah. Her mum's 10 years older than me. No. Yeah. 10 or 10 or 15 years older than me. Okay. I think I understand this person. What are your traits? You have the fortune aspiration. You are high maintenance. You are ambitious. And you are I'm saying her mum has a 20 years ago versions of these outfits. Oh yeah. Um what do we think? Jealous? Insider? Outgoing? Self-absorbed? Oh, I'm getting a book. I can't call right now. I'm on stream. Has to be outgoing, yeah. Okay. Likes and dislikes. You dislike wellness, which is really unfortunate because that's the only way to cure any of the bad moodlets from being high maintenance. Um, no, you can like wellness. It just means yoga is part of wellness, so but wellness is also like going to the spa, so um you like media production and photography. You dislike cooking and you dislike handiness and gardening. You like blue and pink. You like affection. You dislike deep thoughts. You like compliments. You like gossip. And you like small talk. You enjoy hardworking Sims, high energy Sims, and spirited Sims. She likes athleticism, not just not yoga, and she's ambivalent about sport. Yeah. Um, dislike ambitionless Sims, and you dislike family motivated Sims. Can't be bothered with all these people who are having babies. Um, you like suburban contemporary decor. And basics decor and contemporary decor. Um, basics fashion, preppy fashion, polished. You just like rocker fashion, I think. And music, you like pop music. R&B and ranch music, which is country. But you dislike hip hop. What kind of degree would she have if she's 26 and only got out of college within the last 2 or 3 years? I don't know. What do they even teach in college anymore? What's the Batu? That's specific. Uh, yeah, that's Star Wars music. I don't think they would wanted to put jizz in there. What are you attracted to? You're attracted to wealthy people. Um, people with interpersonal skills and people with media technology skills and self-employed people. Um, you're not attracted to messy people. Pet enthusiasts. But you are attracted to ambitious people, hardworking people. Um, yeah, you like gift giving, you like flirting. The rest of that doesn't matter. Okay, let's make you a boyfriend, a fiance. I think engaged. Romance dynamic. Oh, I can pick that. Unpredictable. Hmm. Yeah, this isn't a good starting place for you. You look cool. You look too cool. I think this should also be a white man. Did he go to college? Ah. Only for one semester. Give me a white man. Okay, this is a white man. It's not the white man I was going for, but it's a white man. I can change his hair at all. This is the most cartoon French guy I've ever seen. Let's give you brown hair and a bit of haircut. Or better is subjective. Okay, let's get rid of your mustache as well. This isn't the final haircut. I just wanted to fix his eyebrows. Oh yeah, that's a guy. Now that is the guy. Uh you ever seen a more generic man? Did he leave college to enter the workforce or start a company? Start a company. He's the one who's done all of those side hustles. She has had a steady job. They've been together since high school. She basically bankrolls him. Hang on, I have to, real quick, clear all of those. His company worked enough at the time to convince him to drop out and probably a meme star. Yeah, he's definitely done some crypto trading. And I think that's been his only steady. He has to dress somewhat okay because he has to meet with investors. But he's got no idea of how to do it himself, so he just lets his girlfriend dress him. And she's okay with that because she doesn't know any better. He should be sporty and stuff though. He he works out, goes to the gym, you know. knows Java, has owned a 3D printer. It broke and he didn't fix it, but he could have. So he flipped it for a PS5. Brutal. I mean, he didn't really have anything to use a 3D printer for, he just had it. So it didn't really matter when it broke. Does he wear sneakers with his business outfit to look cool? Absolutely does not know how to model and believes he shouldn't need to. Yeah. A smartwatch. That's what he needs. Um, maybe just a re. This one is clearly meant to be a like a Fitbit more style thing more than a smartwatch. I think we'll just pretend that this one's one of those smartwatches with an analog interface because it doesn't look like we have any like normal smartwatches for some reason. That's an Omnitrix, and this guy's not cool enough to be known loser Ben Tennyson. Oh god, for real. I used to watch so much Ben 10. For some reason, there was always a Ben 10 marathon when I was homesick from school. Okay, okay. Dude, oh, he's not wearing blush, he just looks like that. Somewhere around here, I've got an image of Ben 10's 14 necrophrygian children. Oh my god. What if he basically wears the same thing to a formal event, but he's got this stupid sweater on? No, I haven't named them yet. Or is he the guy that gets too drunk? I think she's mostly in charge of him not looking like a total doofus. Yeah, no, I highly agree. I highly agree. So his outfits vary wildly. Yes. I think he's gonna have like quite good everyday wear and formal wear and absolutely shit like workout gear and sleepwear. Oh, I think it's too buttoned up. I think this is right. Anything he picks doesn't work. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or at least it's not stylish. It's just comfortable. And he's like, it's comfortable. That's all that matters. And his girlfriend is like, you are a public figure. This is causing me pain, but I think this is correct in terms of the shorts shirt combo. Even though the colors don't match, I think that's kind of the point. Wait, my dude needs leg here. I think he's got a bent of trying to follow the image of a successful tech pro, but he feels the need to make some change to it to display his special character. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, yeah, I like those because they look kind of grungy. Okay. Doesn't even wear slippers. Okay. What are those boots? Party wear. Oh, this is where this comes in. Yeah, I think she's just like, okay, we've got a system here. You wear this polo and you wear this jacket or this sweater, these pants. And he's like, yeah, like Steve Jobs. He did the little knot like this, he does the knot wrong and can't get the arms apart. Yeah. He ends up stretching the jersey irreparably trying to get it off. You do not need a do rag, my dude. I think we've written a comedy movie character, one of Adam Sandler's friends from Adam Sandler and his friends movies. I think it's just like a one of the supportive but bumbling boyfriends of the friend, the boyfriend of the friend in a rom com. Hot weather. He has this t-shirt with the grilled cheese on it from high school. And some cargo shorts. Easy. Jandals. Easy. Dumb. Oh yeah. Classic tech bro blazer over a hoodie over a t-shirt. In a better movie, she'd leave him, but this is too mass market, so he has to be plausibly redeemed. Yeah. Oh no, he's just stupid but nice, and so she's like the whole movie. She's like, he frustrates me in all of these ways, and he's like, hi, you know. And she's like, oh, but he's so cute. Okay, you are a bro. Where is it? Bro. Um, he is active, and he is shady. These Sims exploiting situations and bending rules for personal gain, often without regard for conventional ethics or fairness. They thrive in mischievous activities and can influence others to adopt their way of living. And he also has the fortune aspiration. And he likes fitness. He likes video gaming. And he likes programming. He really likes like blue and green, but he doesn't get to wear colors. He's fine to be around, but he's going nowhere, and it shouldn't be her job to fix that. The arc is that she convinces him to be dissatisfied with being a loser so you can believe he'll change. Yeah, 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 yeah. Um, he likes compliments as well. He likes jokes and potty humor and silly behavior. He doesn't really care about fashion or decor. He likes Sims who are spirited and high energy. He doesn't really care about anything else. and he's turned on to career-minded people because he needs somebody to take care of him, and highly skilled people because again he needs somebody to take care of him. Um, and he's attracted to wealthy people as well because naturally he's attracted to people who are ambitious, hardworking. Um, he doesn't really have any specific turn-offs. Romance style, affection, flirting, physical intimacy, and he doesn't really care about the rest of it. Okay, what's her name? Adriana. And her last name can be Wagner. Perfect. She, her. And he is Justin. Hodges. No, wait, this movie isn't good. She doesn't convince him a squat. The main character, a different husband, gets him to be all introspective. Yeah. Hey, him. Yeah, their house is going to be too expensive for them, I think. But, uh, I will cheat that. At some point, the main character says, "Do you have opinions?" At which point, he launches into a really like stupid rant about like Star Wars, and everybody goes, "Oh my god!" And ultimately doesn't express an opinion. Yeah. Um, I'm gonna load into the family for a second because I'm going to steal their money. I got them the house for free because I wanted to fictionalize them having bought it, but I am gonna steal their money so that they're not wealthy anymore. They bought it with wedding gift money. No. Their parents bought it for them as a. Her parents bought it for them as a as like a wedding. No, because they're not married yet. They're engaged. I see their relationship status to engaged. Um, no. They her parents bought it for them as a like a we believe in you present. Her parents bought it for her. Yes, yes. Um, this is the me that I bought to like make the world function. I just want to quickly enable neighborhood stories, but I want to change the settings. You can't adopt horses. Um, you can't move out. You can do the rest. That's fine. Actually, no. I'm going to Disable all of the ones that make you overdo it and on filling up your household. Okay. Not that they'll ever actually. I know that I'm going to actually play in this world, but for. Alright. I think that is it for today. We created a little house and some truly terrible people to live in it. And that will do me, I think. Thank you for coming with me on this little journey. And I will see you on Monday. Thank you.